We are here with the legend himself, Rocky Patel, one of the most handsome men in the industry.
You're way too kind.
I like your suit.
Thank you.
So, you just had a great success with the 6x60. We actually bought a few boxes of that, and we even did a review on our channel about it. It was one of the first ones we ever did. We loved it. How's that been for you guys?
Great. It's one of my favorite cigars. You know, we launched it to celebrate my 60th birthday, so it had to be something special. And the beauty about the cigars, it's a San Andreas wrapper that's been on an aged 8-year-old tobaccos from our own farms in Esteli and Condega. And we actually took the cigar and aged it for 2 years in Esteli, Nicaragua. We built a special building just to store these for 2 years. So I wanted to do something unique and different to celebrate the 60th, make it special, and I'm glad everyone's loving it, and we got the big rating from Cigar Aficionado, and just very proud of this cigar. I think it's a great cigar.
Yeah, that was a very big rating. Officially the #1 cigar in the U.S.
Yes, absolutely.
Congrats, that's a huge honor, and I'm sure you guys aren't going to be able to keep them in stock, so if you're trying to find it, get it now while you can.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we do have some in stock, but after that rating it went berserk, but we're getting them out slowly in the marketplace. And try the other sizes. They're absolutely as good. The Robusto, the Toro, the 60 got the big rating, but the Robusto and Toro smoke equally as well.
Yeah, we were partial to the 6x60. We loved the flavors in that one a lot. It was just delicious. But one of my best friends, he likes the Robusto a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and I like the Toro. So, that's a great cigar. And another cigar that has been overlooked a little bit, but it was on fire when we released it, and we only release it once a year. And again, it's another cigar that we aged for 2 years, is the Age Limited and Rare. And that's a cigar that we release right before the trade show. We make 2,000 boxes of each size. Once it's gone, it's gone. And that smokes kind of similar. I would say it's a little creamier, a little milder than the 60th, but that's also another beautiful smoke.
Love a good creamy cigar. What else do you have at this show that you're releasing to the people?
So I think the white label was a home run for us. It's a cigar that released around a $22 price point, extravagant packaging, but it's got the cleanest, creamiest Connecticut shade wrapper, which is very hard to find now. So it's got, people don't realize that it's hard to make a mild cigar that has character and flavor, right?
Yes.
We're all making medium to full-bodied cigars, but to make a mild cigar that is creamy, that's smooth, but also leaves you with layers of character, aroma, and flavor, that's very difficult. And this was probably the hardest cigar for me to make. It took me about 4 years, and it was hard to collect all that old Connecticut wrapper, and then we got Nicaraguan fillers, which are typically pretty heavy. We have some Hamastron from Honduras, which has a lot of sweetness, and so it took a lot of work to take these type of fillers, create the balance, and come up with a cigar that's creamy, mild, but has layers of flavor. So I'm very proud of the white label.
I've never heard of the Hamastron leaf before. What is that one about?
Yeah, so the Hamastron leaf is grown in the Hamastron Valley in Honduras. And I really love that tobacco to blend with it, because I think that tobacco adds a lot of sweetness, a lot of character. The Esteli is more spicy, peppery. You got Jalapa, which is a little more floral. Condega's in between. And the Hamastron brings a lot of sweetness like the old Cubans had from 20 years ago. It brings that into the equation of the blend. So I actually use a lot of Hamastron in the edge, which is one of our great value cigars. Try the white label, is doing very well for us. And then we just celebrated the 20th anniversary for the Edge. After 20 years, that's been a staple, big brand for us, and we're proud about the 20th. It's medium to full. It's got some spice, it's got some pepper, it's got a lot of character. Really enjoy it. But the beauty about that cigar is we use an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, and about 15 years ago, they changed the seed on the original Ecuadorian Sumatra because it was resilient to blue mold, black shank. There was a lot of disease. So the big growers changed the seed varietal to Habano 2000. Well, they did that, and the Habano 2000 delivered, more pounds per acre. It delivered more tobacco, was resilient to mold and to black shank and all the disease, but the flavor changed. So we actually it took me a long time to find small farmers that were growing the original Sumatra seed in Ecuador. We collected that over time, and that's what we're using to celebrate the Edge 20th. So that's something unique and different and special. So if you haven't tried, try it. That wrapper really delivers.
That's fantastic. With all the different like small farmers making that, how do you control the quality?
Well, I mean, what we have to do is we basically buy all the tobacco that they can grow, and then we start sorting it. And you know, out of that, we might sort and get 55, 60%, which is perfect. That's nice. We ferment the wrapper ourselves, so we're in charge of the whole curing and the fermentation. And then we can get to use 55, 60% of the wrapper. That's what we get. And then the other stuff, we'll probably make some other private labels or something and figure it out.
So Rocky's putting in the hard work to bring you the best cigars he can. One more question for you. Everyone's saying there's a looming recession coming on, and we're trying to get like each manufacturer to give us what their best value cigar is. So if somebody loves Rocky Patel, which many people do, what do you think would be the best value cigar that you put out?
Well, I would say it would have to be the Edge or the Sun-Grown. The Edge is a staple value cigar. I always called it the working man cigar. That cigar sells around $8. It used to be around $5.50, but the price of tobacco back then was $3 a pound. Now it's $8 a pound. Wrapper used to be $15 a pound. Now wrapper is $40, $60 a pound. So inflation has hit us also. And so I would say that at $8.50, it's an amazing cigar. The Edge comes in a Corojo wrapper, it comes in a Costa Rican Maduro wrapper, it comes in a Connecticut wrapper, and a Sumatra wrapper. So if you haven't had the opportunity, try the Edge. It's a great value brand, and you'll really enjoy it.
That's an incredible variety for that price point. Rocky, thank you very much.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thanks for everything you guys do for us in promoting cigars, and enjoy your cigars out there, and stay well and safe.
Thank you, Rocky. It's always a pleasure, man.